Monster has tons of experience already this season, but both these racers are no slouches to necker dancing under pressure. And there's the seed. Time to go fast. And then die. And then slow play procedures. And then die to lures and dead ringer. I'm gonna get all my curses in right now. I have a CoNDOR Season 10 goal of 10 commentator curses, and I'm at 0 right now. Do it. Here we go. Race number 1 of this match. Early trapdoors, both racers headed down. We'll never know what's on that 1-1, but we will discover what's on 1-2. Monster Racer gonna hit that speed trap up. Doesn't save you too much time going out of the way, but it feels like you're going fast. It's like when the wind's blowing in your face, but you're just walking, but it feels like you're going fast. Or something, I don't know. Looks like Monster Racer is gonna get Lucky Charm. Oh, big milk here. We got the 64-ounce jug of milk. That's a lot of milk. That's too much milk. Don't drink that much milk. Sivcria did find an arena though, and gonna get a Ring of War. There's a lock shop on 1-3. It's got Obsidian Cat and some Magic Ham. Monster Racer gonna buy the ham and then get some floating boots too. What do you think about that, Elad?
I love the floating.
Well, that's good because Monster Racer is doing it. And also gonna get that Ring of War. Looks like Sivcria is gonna get into that shop too. Can't really get anything though. Oh, we can kill. With the Ring of War, we can push Freddy back. Yeah, I feel that's a fair murder there. Gonna get the health and a pretty good weapon. Meanwhile, Monster Racer has found a boss shrine with Old Faithful and gonna pick up that extra strength charm. Before moving forward. That's Coral Riff. Look at them floaty boots. We're getting right into Coral Riff's business. Coral Riff's stuck in there with Monster Racer, not the other way around. Sivcria into that fight as well. It's going to be a bit longer here as they have to go back down to the beginning. A red chest check for Monster Racer has got cookies in it. Fresh out of the oven, macadamia nut cookies. Sivcria went for purple chest and found some shield ring. We don't want that. I'm gonna keep the war. Bit more shopping for Monster Racer. Finds a titanium rapier and gonna kill Freddy for that. And maybe something in this purple chest. Shield spell, not bad. It's a good item swap there. Rapier's gonna pair together with Cat much better. Also a fake shrine down here. That's going to have heavy plate in it. Oh, titanium bow. And this 3-1 layout is just all over the place. Gotta do a big horseshoe around. Meanwhile, Sivcria has moved forward into the 3-3 mosh pit. Had to keep an eye on Freddy there. There's a cracked wall here. Monster Racer's going to check out. It's a glass shop. Gonna pick up some armor and a shovel. But Sivcria is into the Zone 2 boss. It's Fortissimo. Pretty simple fight with that damage output for Sivcria. Just gotta get him off the stage. And give him the old whack-a-mole. Flawless victory. Checking purple here. Gold ring, no thanks. And Monster Racer moving through this zone, finally down to the Fortissimo fight. There's some trapdoors for Sivcria. Gonna take the hit on the spike trap there. Could have maybe waited out the charging Minotaur there and defeated it on 3-1, but we're going. Oh, Sivcria stuttered there for a second. And I thought they were waiting for the goblin to come down. It's like, that's not what you do. Oh, Uprat gang. Yeah, we like that. Sivcria gonna do Uprat strats on the Necrodancer fight to get that early first hit. Needs more bombs though. I think you need 4 bombs to do that maneuver. But Monster Racer has caught up here. We're both on 3-3. There's a good shield uses for Monster Racer, getting surrounded by everyone. That glass torch pretty much letting all the monsters know where Monster Racer is. Sivcria on the Zone 3 boss. It's Death Metal, and Death Metal's gone. Flawless victory. Purple Chest finally has a spell for Sivcria. It's going to be the Fireball. And I imagine Monster Racer will go for that. Nope, Monster Racer going for some ham, leaving cookies behind. Although, is his pool different now because Monster Racer took Boss Shrine and Sivcria didn't? There's another stack of cookies for Monster Racer. Just throwing food everywhere. And it's gonna pop a Frost Charm there. A Poltergeist got in the wall and got hit. Oh yeah, Siv killed the boss, or the shopkeep earlier too, yeah. But we're pushing on through. Sivcria gonna have to work through this confusion. Taking a few hits with it though. Might get bailed by not the red chest there. Gonna get some ear muffins for +2 damage as long as we keep the beat. Monster Racer all over the place. Taking a Telemonkey, finds a Blast Helm. But Sivcria is gonna be into the Zone 4 boss first. Look at that, Uprat. Just takes care of the Blade Master. Wonderful. We don't have a quick way to take care of this throne though. Sivcria is gonna bring up the Bomber Goblin to help out though. That's good. Monster Racer into that Coral Rift fight has 9 bombs. Doesn't need to use them though, because Glass Shovel take care of that throne. And Sivcria is really just gonna have to push here and is gonna have to find bombs somewhere, because Monster Racer is gonna have that advantage. Taking some hits, down to half health for Sivcria. Has to pull back a little bit on the pushing. Monster Racer is gonna find the exit immediately. You can even see the mini bosses. Well, Monster Racer has 2 mini bosses, I suppose. Forced to shield right at the stairs. Oh, just a plain old orc hit for Sivcria. But is going to be into Dead Ringer first. Monster Racer once again getting caught up by all these enemies here. It's a right side spawn. Easy. Left side. Scoop. And Monster Racer is going to follow suit. Sivcria, no bombs though. That's going to be the difference here. Monster Racer is going to be into that Necrodancer fight, and we'll be getting into phase 2 much faster. Oh, look at Uprat cleaning up the turnips on stage. That's neat. But Monster Racer's already into phase 2. Dorian slapping the Necrodancer around that flail. And Sivcria is going to go down. Just trying to keep pace with Monster Racer, who's already far ahead here. eventually get the hit here. There it is. There it's not. Okay. We're just pushing him up further so Dad could get the stair walk. 9:17 race time. Just over 9 minutes in game. GG. Oh, Monster saying in their Discord chat that they thought they had lost but because they assumed Sivcria had bombs. Was not the case. All right, our next seed has been delivered and getting entered in. I think Monster Racer could have gone a lot faster, but looked like he was doing some questionable things that race. Looking at you, Floaty Boots, we saw how terrible they were in Zone 5 there. Kept getting caught by swarms of enemies. We'll see if their playstyle changes in this next one. And here we go. Racer's on the way. Early titanium dagger for both racers, so dishing out 2 damage instead of 1. It's not really our endgame weapon here, but it'll help early on. No cracked walls on 1-1. At least the way we took Sivcria taking a trapdoor into 1-3. Monster is going to check in the shop. There's a jeweled dagger in there. Some health and holy water. Well, Sivcria taking a hit down to 1 heart. Found the exit though. Gonna clean up this Minotaur and head on in. There's the crack wall for Monster Racer. Fortissimo is gonna be your Zone 1 boss. Value bomb here with that crate. It's not a great blood shop. Monster Racer is gonna go for the shades and some throwing stars. Meanwhile, Sivcria has flawless victory. Checking black chest, gonna find the obsidian spear. And Monster Racer all the way back, gonna kill the shopkeeper with those throwing stars. Hearts, jewel dagger, and that holy water. So 6 damage when all is said and done. There's a good arena for Sivcria. Gonna pick up the titanium titanium rapier even. There's a ring of piercing there, which could have done work with obsidian spear. I imagine we'll be looking for a ring of regen or peace, pain, war. All those would be better. Speaking of rings, there's Ring of Might right next to a transmute spell. Monster Racer into that Fortissimo fight, gets the flawless victory, and checking purple, I'd imagine. Gets a fireball spell. Lock shop on 2-3. This could have something for Sivcria. Boots of Pain and a gun. And death. Sivcria just miscalculating that Ghoulam movement and lunging right into it. So that's going to be a reset there. And Monster's going to pick up the piercing for that 6 damage dagger. And we can do slow play procedures, I guess. Sivcria could move quickly through this zone. They got the seed retention going on. Oh, there's a free food shop on 2-3 for Monster Racer. Take that gluttony along for the ride. very fashionable nowadays to have that gluttony charm around your neck. There's that lot. Well, Monster Racer destroyed their shopkeeper, so nothing's gonna be in there. Can't take that trapdoor because floaty boots again. Monster Racer trying to bring those back into the meta. I don't think it's gonna work. Back before Zone 5, floaty boots used to be the end game item you were looking for because it got rid of goo problems in Zone 4. Back when Golems dropped goo on every hit. You would sometimes just enter your mini boss room and it'd all just be goo. It's a good time. Coupon grab for Monster Racer after that conga fight in the red chest. Not sure what good that's gonna do, as we have murdered our shopkeeper already. Look at them floaty boots over the spike trap though. It has its uses. It just gets real awkward in Zone 5. And if your opponent gets like a string of trapdoors that you can't take, that also gets a bit awkward. Monster Racers picked up a Ring of Shadows? Or did we hit the Shrine of Darkness? Oh, here's a transmute shop, so we'll be in here for a moment. We'll report back once Monster Racer's done, but in the meantime, Sivcria has made it into Zone 3 with pretty minimal build there, just Titanium Rapier and a Fireball spell. Gonna try to keep the pressure on Monster Racer here. But Monster Racer's gonna have a ridiculous build once all's said and done. That was a Conjure shop even, not a transmute. All right, Monster Racer's out. What we got? A 7 damage dagger with courage. Neat. I like it. Plus the Swagga suit. Sivcria finding some of their own armor, that leather, and into the Zone 3 boss. Death metal. The Monster Racer's almost done with 4-1. Oh, Sivcria dropping a beat there. Was maybe trying to line up the fireball, but Beetles were pushing them up. And I don't really see Sivcria keeping pace with Monster Racer here. You can really scoot with a Courage Dagger, especially when there's tons of damage attached to it. There's a Telemonkey for Sivcria, trying to get into the swing of it here. Monster Racer is done with Zone 4 into the Deep Blues fight, and just gonna throw that dagger for the flawless victory. Into Zone 5. Courage Shovel gonna cut through this level, make it real easy. Sivcria down to 1 heart, about to get into the 4-3 exit. Oh, it's clubbing time. Gotta back off a little bit here. Shield spell. You need to use your shield spell. But just gonna be dealing with these monsters normally. And speaking of monsters, the Monster Racer into the Dead Ringer fight. It's left side spawn, so we're gonna see Stake Cat strats. And there you go. They worked. Sans Cat. Oh, Sivcria, that was the 4-2. Still in Zone 4. Dang. But here's phase 2 for Monster Racer. In complete control of this matchup. Was that 2 more hits on the Necker Dancer? Fight through the confusion, and there we have it. Monster Racer taking the second loot of the match. 8:37 race time. GG. Looks like we're gonna get into the next race pretty much right away here. As always, this is a match of 3. Each victory is a point awarded to that racer to help their standing during the season. It goes into best of matches during the tournament at the end of the season. All right, here we go. Final seed. There's a tier 3 wall there. Sivcria is going to reset. Monster's going to check it out. What we got in there? No food shop. Is the food shop with cookies. Not spectacular, but Monster Racer's going to grab it. Sivcria is just going to skip. That's fine. Not missing out on too much there. Plus, there's a crack wall on 1-2, which is your blood shop. That's going to have floaty boots, throwing stars, and a gold bow. Pretty bad. And Monster Racer showing off some cookie iframes there. And is going to get bailed out by that stack of bombs right by the blood shop. Or just going to leave. They may have saw the blood shop over on Sivcria's side and just skipping it altogether. Shrine of War, though. No bomb for it. And just straight to the exit room. All right, Monster Racer going back. And Sivcria taking the trapdoor down into the Zone 1 mosh pit. Looks like, what is this? Conga? Fortissimo? There's 8th beats, or there's an 8th beat, so it's not Conga. Easy. Monster going all the way back for those bombs to get the war ring, while Sivcria gets a Squaga suit in the black chest. That's not going to help, but there's a danger shopkeeper here. That'll have a weapon for him. Titanium spear. At least we're getting something there. Plus explore boots. So a nice bit of armor. And taking the trapdoor down to 2-2. Monster Racer finally making it down to Fortissimo. But we know he can catch up. Oh, looking for a bomb strat here. There you go. Well done. A bit risky. There's a black chest for Sivcria. It's got quartz armor in it. We're going to pass on that. Monster Racer finding that same shop. Ending on the same weapon. And there's the Courage Shovel for Sivcria. Already putting it to use, trying to dodge some of these enemies. The Red Dragon taking a hit from a Bomb Mushroom. And there's a Transmute shop for Sivcria. Going for a weapon, gets Titanium Cat. Maybe go for... Yeah, I think you're good. I was gonna say boots, but there's no leaping. Or lunging. Gonna clean up Deep Blues with the remaining 2 throwing stars. The flawless victory, and checking purple chest here for a red chest check instead for Infernal Torch. Like grabbing a torch before Zone 3 helps out a little bit. Monster Racer also finding that shovel. Trying to space on 3-2 for Sivcria. Could grab a map. Has enough bombs to do that. Picks up a drumstick in the shop for a little bit of extra safety. And here's a blue dragon to contend with. Handled just fine. Monster Racer also going to pick up that Infernal Torch before headed into Zone 3. And there's the exit for Sivcria. We could check this shop. Maybe looking for a ring or a spell. But I think we just leave. That's what Sivcria is going to do. Into Core Rift, your Zone 3 boss. We're going to have to use the cat or a bomb to make this go faster. Oh, Explorer Boots help quite a bit. Meanwhile, Monster Racer has switched off to an Obsidian Harp. Go with that Ring of War. Sivcria checking purple chest there after the fight and getting some Transmute Tomes. Gonna heal up with the drumstick before heading into Zone 4. And should be able to cut through this pretty quickly with the courage and mapping. There's a Coral Rift fight for Monster Racer. And just head straight into it. Good monkey hit there for Sivcria. Don't want to get teleported back to the beginning after walking all our way here. Having to use a bomb to get around some Blade Masters. And Monster Racer has now caught up. We're pretty much in the same room here. Dodging that Ogre Slam. Yeah, Monster Racer looking real strong here through Zone 4. That 4-3 had no business. Zone 4, your death metal is your boss. Yeah. And Monster Racer's into Zone 5, just as Sivcria is now getting into that boss. So yeah, Monster Racer's even starting to tank here. Has the Squega suit that we got from the Zone 1 chest. Boss chest, so it can really just tank a bunch of stuff. Has cookies too. Bunch of bombs. Looking in good control here. And Sivcria trying to keep pace. Cutting through this Zone 5, stepping out some spikes along the way. And Monster Racer just carving a path right down the middle, setting off Infernal Torches. Looks good. Into that Dead Ringer fight. We have a left side spawn. Looks like some Oblivion strats here. Well executed. Did get hit, but it doesn't matter. Sivcria has caught up a bit here. Looks like they got hit by a yellow ghast. Sporting some purple hearts. Using the Japanese strat here, and it's going to get blocked off by that Wind Mage, but good correction.